people, I am so excited to be bringing you this Easter egg cookie recipe. I literally haven't celebrated Easter since I was very little. I do not come from like a Christian household, and I was just too busy fighting for Christmas to care about Easter. But now's my chance. I even wore like some pastel colors, so we're gonna be making some delicious paleo Easter egg cookies. Okay, so to start off this recipe, we're gonna start off with 2 cups of almond flour. Okay, I actually just ran out of almond flour, so we're gonna do 1.5 cups of almond flour and then half a cup of coconut flour. Okay, now we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar. Now we're also gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and we're gonna add cinnamon, my favorite. So you know, I do not measure cinnamon, I just freely pour, okay? It would probably be like 1 tablespoon because I just love cinnamon. It just makes everything taste amazing. Okay, now we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Actually, I think I'm just gonna only do 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna put it in this little bowl, and then I'm gonna heat it up in the microwave for about 30 minutes. 30 seconds, do not heat it up for 30 minutes. And then we're also going to do 4 tablespoons of honey. I'm just going to put my whole bowl on the scale, and I know that 1 tablespoon is 21, so we're gonna have to do 21 times 4. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're gonna use a calculator. Okay, so we need 84 grams for 4 tablespoons. Now we're just going to finish it off with 2 eggs and a little bit of almond milk. Okay, so before I add in the almond milk, I actually want to mix this all together, see the consistency, to really see how much almond milk I need. And we're actually going for cookies, so I want it to be thick, but I just don't want it to be too thick. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me, but I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of almond milk just to make it not as thick. Okay, so that looks perfect now. So what I'm gonna do, this is going to be the hard part. I'm gonna try to make them in the shape of Easter eggs. That looks kind of cute, right? That looks like a little Easter egg. I don't know, would you eat that Easter egg? I'm gonna go with it. Okay, hopefully when these come out of the oven, they just end up looking like beautiful Easter eggs. So I just preheated the oven at 350, and I'm gonna put these in for 10 minutes. Okay, so the cookies just came out and they legit look like eggs, so I'm super happy. We're now gonna let that rest for 10 minutes just to cool off, and then in the meantime, we're gonna be making the frosting. The frosting is the thing that I'm worried about the most because this is either gonna work out or it's not, but you know what? I'm confident. Okay, so my thought process for this frosting is that I have this vegan blueberry cheesecake or strawberry cheesecake that I make all the time, and it's no bake. So I think it'll taste good as a frosting, but the only thing I'm concerned about is I don't think it's the right consistency. Like, I think it has to be a little bit fluffier. So I'm thinking if I add some like coconut milk, then we might get it there. I don't know. We're just gonna try it out. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna add to this recipe is I wanna do about half a cup, if not like a full cup of cashews. Okay, let's do 3/4 of a cup. That seems like a good medium. And then we're gonna do the juice of half a lemon. And then I want to do about 1 tablespoon of honey. Now, this might sound weird, but I think I'm also going to put in 1 tablespoon of coconut flour just to make it a bit thicker. Okay, now I got 1 can of coconut milk. We're not gonna use all of it. Usually with canned coconut milk, there's a lot of thickness at the top and then a lot of liquid at the bottom. So we're just gonna grab from the top, and I think I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. So let's just see how that turns out. We might have to add some more ingredients, take some away. Okay, in order for it to even move, it definitely needs also some almond milk. Okay. The good news is it tastes delicious. The bad news is I think I definitely underestimated how much of this I need to put in. So I think I'm gonna put in another 2 tablespoons. I might even need 3. I think this has literally been like 5 to 6 tablespoons at this point. Okay, that tastes perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna separate all of this into 3 different containers just because I want to make about 3 different colors. Okay, so now as you can see, it's pretty much off-white. So what I'm gonna do is put back each one into the blender with a different fruit to change up the color. So for the first one, I'm gonna do strawberries. For the second one, I'm going to do blueberries. For the third one, I'm gonna try clementine because that's the only kind of orange fruit that I have.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up. you walking down the boulevard.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and I hope you tried it yourself because they were actually delicious. I hope you have an amazing Easter, an amazing day, and I'll catch you in the next recipe. If you like this one, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe for weekly recipes. Bye!